Welcome back, Serenity Seekers, to another episode of Serenity Speaks Conversations on Wellness. I'm your host, Cleo, and I'm so grateful you've chosen to spend this time with me today, whenever and wherever you may be listening. In our fast-paced world, it's so easy to get caught up in the hustle and bustle and losing touch with the deeper parts of ourselves. Today we're going to explore a topic that's close to my heart as part of Self-Care Sundays. And it's self-care for the soul, cultivating joy and creativity. So grab yourself a warm cup of coffee or tea and let's embark on this journey together. Let's start by unpacking the concept of self-care for the soul. When we think of self-care, often the first images that come to mind are spa days. Nothing wrong with a spa day, I love a spa day. Bubble baths or a relaxing vacation. While these are wonderful ways to unwind, self-care for the soul goes much deeper. It's about nurturing the innermost parts of ourselves, the essence of who we are. It's tending to our emotional, mental and spiritual needs. And it's about creating a space where our authentic selves can thrive. But why is it so important? So if we neglect our soul's needs, we may find ourselves feeling disconnected, uninspired, or even burnt out. But by prioritising soul-centred self-care, we reconnect with our true selves, leading to a more fulfilling and balanced life. Consider this. When was the last time you paused to check in with yourself? Not just physically, but emotionally and spiritually. If it's been a while, you're not alone. Today we're going to explore how to make that connection a regular, enriching part of your life. So, joy is more than a fleeting emotion. It's a state of being that can profoundly impact our well-being. Unlike happiness, which often depends on external circumstances, joy is an inner light that persists even amidst challenges. But how do we cultivate joy? A good place to start is by embracing gratitude. So when we focus on what we're thankful for, we shift our perspective from what's lacking to what's abundant in our lives. And it doesn't mean ignoring difficulties, but choosing to acknowledge and appreciate the good that coexists with the bad or the not so good. There's enough going on in the world which can show us that we are blessed. We may not have achieved everything that we want. We may be feeling stuck because things aren't moving at the pace that we want them to, but there's a saying or a quote that someone out there would love to be in your shoes right now. Life can be tough, things can be difficult, and we can guarantee that life itself will not and is not plain sailing. But how we deal with life's difficulties is key. Trying to change our mindset can be jarring to start with. Often when we're stressed or under a lot of pressure, we can lose sight of where we're at and how far we've come and what we've achieved. So we need to remind ourselves how wonderful we truly are. I've mentioned this in several episodes before, so gratitude journaling. So just spending a few minutes each day writing down 3 things you're grateful for. Even if it's the same thing kind of every day, if it's I'm so grateful for my husband, wife, children, roof over my head, whatever it might be. Even if you're repeating what you're grateful for, over several days or every day, that's fine. You're grateful. And over time, this practice trains your mind to seek out the joy. Pause throughout your day to fully experience a moment, whether it's savouring a delicious meal or enjoying a laugh with a friend or feeling the warmth of the sun on your skin. I enjoy when the sun is warm or the temperature is warm, the breeze and how that feels as I'm walking. And this one might be a bit difficult, so maybe set yourself an alarm or 2 on your phone. Just little reminders throughout the day so you can take a moment to observe and see and feel what's actually going on around you, because sometimes we're so engrossed in what we're doing, we don't allow ourselves to see and feel and hear. Doing something kind for others can really boost your own sense of joy. It kind of creates a ripple effect of positivity. Now, many people believe that creativity is reserved for artists and musicians, writers, but creativity is an innate part of being human. It's our ability to generate ideas, solve problems, and express ourselves. So, why is nurturing creativity a form of self-care? Because engaging in a creative activity allows us to process emotions, reduce stress, and connect with ourselves on a deeper level. It's a way to communicate without words and to explore parts of ourselves that may be hidden in our daily routines. You could start a creative hobby. And this could be, anything from gardening, dancing, photography, journaling. Choose something that excites you, something that you want to do. Embrace imperfection and remember the goal isn't to create a masterpiece here, but to enjoy the process and let go of all expectations. So set time aside. Dedicate regular time in your schedule for creative pursuits, even if it's just 15 minutes a day. And if that feels like a squeeze, every other day. Start small. Writing poetry is perhaps the easiest and quickest way to get those creative juices flowing. You can do that right now. Express yourself in writing and in words. And doing a little each day, you might surprise yourself. It doesn't have to be shared or read out to an audience. It's for you, for your benefit, and it's a little gift for yourself. So we can create rituals by starting our day with a joyful activity, listening to uplifting music. It could be a particular song or album or playlist, or reading an inspirational quote. That's one of my favourites. And look for small pockets of time to inject creativity. Even doodling while you're on a call, or come up with a new route for your daily walk. Give yourself permission to engage in activities just for the fun of it, without having a specific purpose or outcome. And recognise that cultivating joy is not a luxury, it's essential for your well-being. And it's important to acknowledge that incorporating these practices isn't always easy. We might face internal barriers like self-doubt and fear of failure, feeling silly, or simply just being too busy. So set realistic goals, start small, maybe dedicate one evening a week to a creative project, or as we said, start with 15 minutes. Use mindfulness to become aware of negative thoughts that hinder joy and creativity. You can even go just that bit further and join a group or a class, and it doesn't have to be somewhere that you go to, it could be something online. Sharing the experience can enhance motivation and enjoyment, and that's the point. I'd like to lead you through a brief visualisation exercise to help you connect with your inner joy and creativity. So, find a comfortable position. That might be sitting or lying down in a place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. Close your eyes and take a deep breath in through your nose and exhale slowly through your nose. And just find yourself focusing in on your breath and how your body feels with each inhale and each exhale. Letting go of any tension or holding in your feet, in your legs, in your torso, your shoulders and arms, in your neck and head, just letting go. Imagine yourself in a place where you feel completely joyful, happy and free. It could be a real location or somewhere in your imagination. What do you see? And really focus on the details. What do you hear? What are the sounds that bring a smile to your lips? What do you smell? How do you actually feel? And that's physically within your body, from your head to your toes, and emotionally. Feel that joy and happiness resonating through your body. Allow the sensations of joy and freedom to fill you up to the brim. And in this place, imagine engaging in a creative activity that brings you pleasure and fun. Silently repeat to yourself, I am joyful. I am creative. I am free to express my true self. And as you see this location or place where you feel most happy and joyful and free, and as you hear the sounds in this joyful place, and you smell the fragrances in this happy space, and you feel the emotions that lift you and make you feel light. Repeat to yourself, I am joyful. I am creative. I am free to express my true self. Connecting with your creativity and embracing those feelings lifts you, removes the weights from your shoulders and allows you to spread joy to those all around you. And as you pass on this sense of connectivity with the world around you and the people around you, and spread the love and understand that positivity is contagious, repeat to yourself, I am joyful, I am creative, I am free to express my true self. And when you're ready, take a deep breath in through the nose, out through the nose, and repeat. I am joyful, I am creative, and I am free to express my true self. Take another deep breath and gently open your eyes. Thank you for joining me in that little exercise. And remember, those feelings that you experience in that place that feels dear to you is always accessible at any time that you choose and that you need. You can return. So, as we wrap up today's episode, I encourage you to take one step today towards nurturing your soul. Maybe it's starting that gratitude journal, picking up a paintbrush or pencil, or simply just taking a moment to appreciate the beauty around you and of course within. At the end of the week, reflect on how engaging whatever it is that you've chosen to do is. How has it affected your mood or your sense of well-being? How has it really made you feel? If you felt inspired, please share your experiences with us. I really hope today's conversation has sparked a desire to prioritise self-care for your soul. And remember to subscribe, leave a review, ask a question, or just say hi. Until next time, take gentle care of yourself. Embrace joy and let your creativity flow. You've been listening to Cleo, Serenity Speaks Conversations